Hello, everyone. I'm Jean-Claude Beyond Mystic, and welcome to the brand new Meg and JC Show. Meg, welcome. How are you tonight?
I'm very good, very excited to be here with you. And it feels really different with Pluto and Aquarius now. We can see the Rumble live chats as well. So it's going to be a little bit of a different setup. I'm excited to be here with you.
Well, I'm excited to have you on. I'm excited for this brand new show concept. We are right now triple casting to Twitter, YouTube, and also Rumble. But in a couple of minutes from now, we're going to be dropping the YouTube chat. By the nature of this show, Meg and I are going to, ruffle a few feathers and have a little bit of fun with you guys on this brand new format. So thank you for joining us here tonight on this Sunday evening. Where do I start? In easy kind of peasy way here, respecting all of our YouTube algorithms. Why don't we get into, you just mentioned this here, we just moved. So there was a big transit last week from Pluto in another sector, now moving into Aquarius. For the people who haven't seen your your Beyond Astro last week and the one you produced on your Twitter, this one here,
Mhm.
the Daily Astrology Horoscope for January 19, explain that transit quickly here. What just happened in our world and why is that so significant?
Right. Well, we just had a huge transit, which is Pluto, as you said, Jay, to the sign. That in 20 only for a few months. Now we've got Pluto and Aquarius until September, 9 months. And then we're going to have 2 last months of Pluto and Capricorn. And then we're full steam ahead in Pluto and Aquarius until. And us astrologers and a lot of mystics and magical people have been so excited about this because Pluto is the planet of empowerment and it empowers whatever qualities of the sign that it's in. And Aquarius rules freedom and the collective brotherhood and sisterhood of humanity. And it's actually going to give power back to we the people instead of Pluto and Capricorn since 2008 has been a very heavy power that has been given energetically to the old dark arts people, as I like to call them. So we are now the ones in power. And it's interesting that, what was it, JC, all that stuff that came up with the UFC, was that today or yesterday that came up?
Uh, well, it started earlier this week with some of the press conferences before the fight, and of course, the big fight was last night. I'll get into that in a moment once we move into the Rumble feed. But first, Meg, you're very fuzzy right now. Is it possible there's still some kids maybe playing around on your Wi-Fi at home? Because you're choppy as hell.
Okay, let
Yeah.
me
Take a
try.
moment and go check it out. I'll say hello here to the folks on Rumble. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on the Rumble feed there, too. And funnily enough, now this is a brand new feature here we've just integrated to our StreamYard. We're going to be able to pick out comments directly from the Rumble feed and now put them on the screen here. Yes, many of the shows do not start in the very beginning. Okay, not the best comment, but one of the comments. Sylvie, hello, Megan, JC, love to see you here. So yeah, that's another Rumble comment there. So really cool. And guys, if you're watching us also on Twitter, we are able also to pick up those comments now on the main stream for you guys. Okay, let me bring the link down actually to the Rumble feed here to the YouTube audience. So let me bring that in the link here too. If you want to come over and join us on the other side here, we're going to be having a really cool conversation here tonight. Now, while Meg fixes as best she can here the Wi-Fi settings at her location right now, I want to bring up the schedule for you guys here this week. Tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to have Carla and Janine on for a very special Pyramid Code episode. That's going to be at 4 p.m. Eastern. Of course, the Monday night show of the Beyond the News. That's always at 8 o'clock Eastern. On Tuesday, I'm going to have Marty Hibbs back on the show here at 1 p.m. for a Beyond the Charts episode. We're going to be looking at the markets and all the gyrations as of late. This is a cool show also. Of course, the Divine Feminine Oracle show on Tuesday night. Meg and Sylvia are going to be together. I'm going to be joining them for this very special episode as well. Don't want to miss that. It's going to be fun. I'm working on this one, not confirmed yet. I'm hoping to get Bridget Nielsen back on the show. I've interviewed her quite a few times on my previous channels, but I wanted to revisit one of our conversations on the Starseed Awakening. So hopefully that's confirmed. I'll get back to you guys here on the schedule as soon as that's confirmed for you guys. Of course, Andy Scheckman is going to be back on a different date again this week, as opposed to this Thursday show. This is going to be on January 24th at 1 p.m. Eastern. I'm also going to have Sylvia back on. I've listened and I've read all of your emails. You guys were absolutely interested in her content, knowing more about her and what she's up to. So we're going to have her back on for a more in-depth detail here on the Sacred Mysteries and the Temple of the Blue Flame. So that's going to be January 24 at 3 p.m. Eastern. Of course, Beyond the News on the Wednesday night. Okay, we just lost the feed here for Meg. Hopefully we get her back here and we don't have any issues with her stream there. And Thursday, the War Correspondent Show, the deep fakes, body doubles, masks, and movie set realities. You don't want to miss this. Two really, really well-seasoned veterans on this topic. Of course, Kerry Cassidy and Jay Widener are going to be joining me for this one. It's going to be an absolutely fabulous show. And on Friday, I'm trying to formalize this one here, or to confirm this one, with Michael Schratt, and we're going to be looking at black budgets and UAP retrievals. All of this in context to what has been coming up in the Pentagon files and the public arena in the last couple of months, and also the face peelers in Peru. So we're going to try to put all of that in context for you guys. Lots of shows coming up there, yes, as well. Hey, Janine, is that you in the Rumble chat? Terrible, Janine. Yeah, there you go. Janine is in the Rumble chat. Thank you so much. Charmin says, wow, awesome lineup of shows. Thank you, JC. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Fixing it in 2 minutes. Okay, we're still waiting for Meg to come back on the show here. Don't worry, guys. We'll get back on. JC, will you still be having Chris? I did. Well, first of all, he had confirmed. We had a confirmed show that was 2 weeks ago, I think. And for some reason, he was traveling, doing some of these speaking engagements, and he was in a different time zone, and he just missed the episode that we had planned together. So I'm trying to get that back on the board. So I don't have a confirmed date or time yet. But of course, Chris is always welcome back on the show. And that's going to be a really cool new franchise. That's the Fitness and Conspiracy franchise moving into 2024. I want to introduce to you guys a lot of my friends, colleagues who are wrestlers, bodybuilders, MMA fighters, who are into those extreme sports, but who are also into conspiracies. So it's kind of a cool mix, and I'm excited to bring that on for you guys. So hopefully we'll get that back on track for you guys very soon. Meg, where's Meg? Hopefully Meg is gonna make it back. You know how it is with live shows. You never know what's going to happen. I see Meg.
Is it better now?
Yeah, you look pretty clear now. Okay.
Sorry, you guys.
No problem. No problem.
Technical issues.
No problem. Okay, so I just went through the schedule. I think everybody is on par with us for where we're going. And somebody was asking me earlier, we did a special show for the Insider Access Pass members at 3 p.m. Eastern. I just posted an excerpt for that. People were asking us about somebody's interview talking about Mr. T and some of his sexual predilections. And so we had to answer those questions, and it was so wild. I decided to do an excerpt and put it on Rumble. So you can find that. Now it's available for you guys. And a few people were asking that show too, where was Julie? And of course, Julie's moving. So yes, she's still in boxes. She's in her new house. So we'll give her a little bit of time here as we rejig our schedule for 2024. Element 1959 says the amazing Meg. I agree, Meg. You're amazing. Okay. Okay, so I've put the link. I'll do that one more time here in the live chat for you guys to come and join us here on Rumble. There you go. Let me open up the Rumble feed one more time here to share with the audience. Yes. And let's disconnect now from YouTube.